Now, since price of gas is getting to an all-time high, I want to take a moment and show you a car that is not only on the cheaper side of things, but way better on gas. And that is our 2022 Nissan Kicks. Now, this Kicks is an SR, so it's a little bit higher of a trim level and it's a little bit sportier. And these do only come in an automatic, and sadly that is the CVT. I know the CVT doesn't have the biggest reputation, but Nissan has improved it quite a bit. Now, only having a 10.8 gallon tank is on the smaller side of things, but they only weigh about 2,700 pounds. So like I was saying, with the gas mileage being phenomenal, you're sitting at 31 miles per gallon in the city and about 36 miles per gallon on the highway. Now, as you can tell, this is the notorious boulder gray color that everyone absolutely loves. It's kind of that flat gray, but it does have a little bit of pearl in it. And you know Nissan had to keep the V-Motion grille, and your sensor up front is of course behind the logo, just like on all the other models I've shown you. And what I noticed was the headlights are absolutely massive. That's an entire arm length of a headlight. Now on this trim level, we've got the gloss black 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in a Firestone 205/55 all-season tire. Now in the rear of the Kicks, they don't look too much different, just like the front. They do still have the full-length tail light going along the back with that nice updated emblem in the middle. Now the hatch isn't automatic or anything, but it is hydraulically assisted. So as soon as you press the button on the tailgate, it just shoots itself up without any effort. Now since this is a crossover, you have enormous amounts of room in the back here, and even the privacy visor that goes up top, which last year they didn't even give these in any of the models. It was just an accessory and that was it. And quite honestly, I think I fit pretty well back here. Starting off with the interior, you can't help notice, but they're color matched. The outer edge of the seat themselves is the same color as the exterior boulder gray color, and then the middle section of the seat is a like kind of graphite charcoal, pretty much interior black color. All your SR trim levels across any of the models are going to have this orange reddish color stitching. I really like that they decided to keep the D-shaped steering wheel inside of here, because with being able to raise or lower these seats, but having the flat bottom kind of lets you glide in a little bit easier. You do have your 8-inch display in the middle here, along with your climate control functions below it. These do have heated seats, which is kind of odd for a Nissan Kicks. These Nissan Kicks are more directed towards college-age students, people that are just gonna be putting around town, going from class to class to work, stuff like that. I'm really liking all the updates and stuff they've done with the interior. I'm not a big fan of the gloss black so much because we all know it scratches way too much. By the gear shifter, you do have your start stop button, so it is a lot more visible, easier to see. But down in here, you have this kind of cubby hole that is almost perfect to fit a phone in, where your phone just lays in it. Nice and comfortable, doesn't slide around anywhere because it is that non-slick material. For me, I do wish, since this is a higher trim level, they would have gone ahead and integrated the wireless charging pad, but they didn't for some reason. Now for the cup holders, you've got two different sizes. One that's raised up a little bit more, one that's lowered. So that if you do have a bigger or taller drink, you'd be able to fit them no matter what. Now the center console, since this is a pretty small car, is not the biggest. So you'll have a bigger cubby hole to keep any of your main stuff that you need on a regular basis, and then up top you'll have kind of a little smaller cubby hole for some change and stuff like that. And one of the coolest features in the headrest right here, as you can tell, we have Bose audio all around in here, but they put them in the headrest only on the driver's seat though. So when you're driving down the road, you'll have clear, crisp audio no matter what sounds are going on outside the car. Now, first things first, in the back seat, I'm fairly short. I'm about 5'10", but I have plenty of leg room. And the driver's seat, I left in the position that was comfortable for me. If you're worried about the back seats being too small, use this as a reference. Now on the back of the front center console, you do have your two charging ports. So both of them are gonna be type A, so your regular USB port. The seats are very easy to drop down. So there's a little lever up top. You pull that up and the seat drops down entirely. Obviously the seat's a little far back. So what are your thoughts on the 2022 Nissan Kicks? And since gas prices are starting to drop a little bit, let me know, what are gas prices near you? Around here, it's still over $4 a gallon. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.